Oh, ta-da! Can you guess who I am? This took quite a long time. It's my first ever attempt at doing pop art. So I thought I'd go with the obvious Wonder Woman, which I thought that would be the most easiest one to attempt for me today. As it's coming closer, really close to Halloween, I'm just trying to get as much practice in as possible. I'm going to try and remember to include a couple of photographs that I've been doing on different looks. The reason why I've not been filming them, I'm not confident to be sitting in front of the camera trying to talk you through what I'm doing because I'm still learning as I go. So it's really hard for me to be confident enough to, is that star centre enough? I'm so paranoid because I know people be judging on certain things. This will be my first one I'm doing on camera, but it's going to be either going to be a voiceover or I'm just going to play some music in the background. I'm not sure. I'm already feeling quite stressed out. I was hungry and my camera actually died while doing this, so I had to go eat some lunch, and my white, which I used for highlighting certain bits, is definitely starting to crack, so I do not recommend using white liquid liner. It just cracks. I've got the bare minimum to work with. I don't have a lot of special effects makeup. I am getting bits and pieces in, and I didn't want to invest too much of my money into it in case it doesn't become that popular where I live. So this was inspired by Nikkie Tutorials. She did this a couple of years ago, and a lot of other people did it too, so I know it's not nothing new, but I think I like this one the most out of the pop art videos I was watching. So I just wanted to pick one that I enjoyed to do and see if I could actually pull it off. And I am pretty proud that I did pull it off. I think I did. There's just a few little things I need to tweak to remember for next time, such as not using the white liquid liner. I think I'm best using another gel liner but in white. If not, face paint is the way to go. It was definitely more harder than I expected. Probably the hardest look I've tried so far. And I think it's probably more harder doing it on myself than another person. I think if I was doing it on another person, I'd find it a little bit more easier. I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Hope you enjoy this Halloween tutorial of me attempting to do pop art for the very first time in my life. The white liner, it just keeps cracking every time I'm talking, so I have to keep going over it. Obviously I've got to take pictures of this look. It's nice, easy, nothing major on the eyes, but I think the symmetry is the most important thing. If you get that wrong, and because look at me, because I'm older, you can see like wrinkles in my forehead. Do I actually look like a comic book character? When I first saw people doing these, I was like, that's not makeup. There's no way to put like a filter on or something. My daughter was the one who showed me pop art originally, and I was just in shock that what people can do with makeup is amazing. So hats off to all the really talented makeup artists out there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon with another video. So starting off with some Too Faced Hangover Primer. I'm going to be just basically doing the base of my face first with Lancome and Tarte foundation to go in to start. God, I'm definitely rushing this voiceover. I'm going to set my face with some RCMA powder and then start my eyebrows. I'm rushing this basically because this is nothing new for the video. It's not down to the nitty gritty yet. Something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way. For the eyes, I'm just running through some neutral warm browns in the crease and all over basically to start off. And then I start using the gel liner, and this is where we start doing the outline of the shape of the eyes. This takes me quite a while. I do fast forward a lot of the steps, but hopefully you can see exactly what I'm doing. So for underneath the eyes, I'm going to go under with some dark brown. Well, it's not that dark, it's quite a medium brown, and just smoke out the bottom lash line. And then go in the waterline with a brown kohl pencil from Sephora. That's not a bad pencil actually. Here comes the white I'm using on the inner corner of my eyes. This is a white liquid liner from Revolution Pro. Definitely don't recommend using this. It just flakes off and dries too quickly and doesn't have a lot of staying power, especially around my mouth. And now I'm just using the gel liner again to create lines on my face, expression lines, trying to make the character come to life. And the brushes I showed you a second ago were just some cheap paint brushes from Amazon. For the gold on the top of my forehead, I didn't have any gold paint, so I used the pigment from Sydney Grace, thanks Heather, and used a little bit of my NYX mixing medium to create a metallic gold colour, which worked so well. I'm so proud of myself that I thought of that, and it worked out a dream on painting that on my forehead. And then to outline the gold, I used the same black gel liner and then go over it quite a few times to make that line quite prominent. I do a little bit of contouring and bronzing up with some of my Pixie bronzer, and then also add some blush to finish off, so I can now start drawing on the other remaining lines on the face. You're going to see me mess up doing the contour line in a second, and then I have to go in and fix it. Look at my face, look. I'm real mad. So I fix it with some concealer and then sponge it over to try and disguise the mistake, and then quickly go over it to cover up that mistake. It does work out in the end, I promise. And then I'm just adding those extra lines with the gel liner. So for lips, I start with using some matte liquid lipstick, any deep red will do. The lips actually take quite a long time, unfortunately. I'm now lining them with the same black gel liner, and it just becomes a little bit tricky at some point during the process. I try and outline a little bit more towards the outer corners to make it more cartoon-like, and it just takes a little bit of practice to get that right for me anyway. I did struggle, I'm not gonna lie. And then once yes, it's hard. And then once I've done that, I go back in with the white liquid liner and start adding the highlighting, just to try and make it look a little bit more realistic. All that we had, I'm rolling like water in the sea. The memories crashing into me, so close to the edge of something so worth it. You have the and then for the star, I'm using the Smashbox Metallic Red. I thought that was quite a good choice to use for doing the star. And the star itself was again quite stressful for me. Trying to get that perfect symmetry and doing a freehand star is definitely not an easy thing to do. But I did the best I could on this instance. So finishing off with some mascara, and that brings us to the end of the video. Here is my finished Wonder Woman look. I was about to say Superwoman. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon with another video.